What up, guys? Got a replay of a Tryndamere game here. I'm going to try to just explain how to hard carry with Tryndamere. And this really isn't necessarily what you should always do. I basically ignore the team entirely and just play the top side of the map. And works out great here. Was not recording this game, so I'm doing the replay with a little voiceover audio, which isn't optimal because you don't actually get to see screen usage, but so Blitzcrank is trying to get a pull here. I'm just trying to get some vision so that he can see what he's pulling. He doesn't flash back over, which is his big mistake. I go ahead and use my ghost just to make sure that I get the kill, because I want to get the kill. And then honestly, we're against Nocturne top. It's not the hardest matchup. And he picked that into me. I picked before him. I don't know why he took Nocturne top. His mistake. So we're gonna go ahead and just stay focused on us this game now, or Nocturne, us and Nocturne. We'll see. Like I get almost 10 CS a minute, I think, this game. I think I fall just short of it. But that's because I just constantly take all these jungle camps on the top side of the map are my farm too. So I'm trying to get as much lane CS as possible. And then on top of that, I want to get all of the farm from the jungle stolen that I can. So if my jungler, these guys here always take those. But if he's going to leave stuff just sitting there, then I'm going to take that. And I flashed a little early there. I thought that hit was going to get him. We got his flash for it, but I'm down my flash too now. So I was counting on the crit auto and I did not get it. So now he has to play super safe. So we're just last hitting. We're just going to let as many of his minions die as possible. We want him to lose as much as we can. And where we really put him behind later is we set up a freeze and we hold it for like 5 waves. And he can't do anything. Like, he can't even come into lane. Can't get any farms. So he starts roaming a lot. He does start affecting the map a little bit. And it does get a little bit dangerous out there. But it's not a big deal. We're the only 2 kills on the board right now. We're ahead almost 1,000 gold already, and that's basically all us. There's a couple assists. That's 300 gold. But the large majority is us. And then here I get a little too ballsy. If it was just Kayn, I could definitely take this fight. Lux steps over. She gets me with the stare. And now I'm screwed. So, and then Hecarim kind of gets himself in trouble here. He gets the smite and he is able to get out. But it puts him, I mean, it doesn't really put him behind. He needed to get that crab anyways. And we denied it from Kayn, and Kayn's really low in the jungle, so he's going to have to back sooner than he wants to. It's not all bad, but now Lux has a kill. And our lead kind of got, well, a little shot there. A little bit shot. Not really, but we're not as ahead as we want to be anymore. Alright, so now we're getting back to lane. And we're noticing that he has a biscuit, and he got the refillable. So he's worried about sustain. Really worried about sustain against me. I don't want to push up into this. This is a large minion wave. That's a lot of damage to take. So I don't want to take that. I want to just last hit, get all this farm. And then now that the minion waves are even, we can look to start trying to get an engage on him. And he can't just straight up fight me. I'm not sure why he thinks he can. So I'm going to go ahead and ghost and try to chase him down. And then now we're 3-1. Like I said, I don't know why he took this matchup. This is not Nocturne's another auto attack champion, And his biggest thing is his spell shield. Like, that's your only real skill play. And spell shield doesn't do anything against me. Like, it's useless against Tryndamere. So, really bad matchup for him. But he's the one that picked into it. It's his fault. So, I don't want to back quite yet. So, I'm going to go over here, get a little bit more farm, and take everything that I can off the map at all times. So, if there's crabs, I want to take the crabs. If we're pushed up here, I want to take his jungle. We're just taking everything that we can to get as much farm as possible. So right now we're only at 33. We're 5 minutes in, so we're below our 10 CS a minute that we want to be at. We're at almost 60 is really where we would, is like perfect. But we'll get there. So we're just going to keep farming everything that we can. And now we've got a nice big wave to come back to. And I do get pulled off of it a little bit here because he wants to gank. And I really should just be ignoring this and taking the lane farm. But it's alright because it's pushing into us still. And now we have this giant wave where we can start setting up a freeze. So for a freeze, what you want is 4 caster minions left. So I'm going to trim it down to 4. And then there's enough of them left with only these 2 that they're going to take this damage and get wiped out. Oh, this screen jogging around is really... Alright, that's messing with me. I'm just going to stay here. So all we want to do is make sure that at the end of each wave, we have our 4 casters. I got to keep moving it just a little bit, I guess, to stay where I want to be. So again, we've got 4 minions left. We lost one of the casters, but we have one of the frontline minions that'll still freeze for us. So we're just going to keep last hitting, keep trimming. And then because this is a cannon wave, it's going to take ours out a little bit faster. Now look at what he's getting here. He's getting nothing. He can't step up into lane. He's been at 30 CS. He was at 30 CS when I was at 33. He's not been able to get anything here. Is she going to die? No, she got out. And then we're just going to keep holding this wave. Oh, there's Kane. Well, good try. Now, and this is all we're going to do here. We're just going to hold this for a minute. So we'll go ahead and watch the rest of the map. Nocturne's trying to look to make an alt play mid. They're having their little battles down in the bottom lane. Ignoring all of it. We're just ignoring all of it. So we're going to go ahead and ping that he's missing so that he knows, but he can still ult. So he's going to ult. She's going to ult. He's dead. So Nocturne got himself... No, he didn't even get a kill. He got an assist. So he's gotten 1 CS, 2 CS in the last 2.5, 3 minutes. And I'm still just up here farming away. I'm up to 60 now. I've gotten 30 CS in the time that he's gotten 3. So I'm just continuing to hold this wave here. Keep freezing it out. Go ahead and trim another minion off. Now we're back to our 4. Keep freezing it. Keep holding it. And now I want to go in and take a fight. So I've got my ghosts. And that was a mistake. I tried to flash in front of him, hoping that his stun wouldn't let him get away. I just wasted my flash. It was not a good move. But now I'm going to go ahead and get some more jungle farm. So we'll go ahead and ward this guy. Oh, actually, I think I go for this, yeah. So, and they do have vision of this. So this turns into a fight here in a minute because Hecarim's coming down. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing damage to this. And they can see this. They know that this is happening. They're just now pinging it. So they weren't paying that much attention to the map. So now Hecarim's here. We have our ult up still. So now we know that they have vision. We're getting rid of the vision. Oh. We keep trying to trim this thing off. We want to go ahead and take this fight. Now he ults. And then I get my ult off. And then I gotta walk away. So we... dodging the Lux. So we do get the eye, but it's a 1-for-1 trade other than that. Nocturne goes down and our jungler goes down, but he walks away with the eye, so we it's kind of a win. So now, what are we buying at this point? Now we have a full Kraken Slayer already. We have a full Kraken Slayer and some boots. And this guy has a Warhammer and a cloth armor compared to a full mythic item. So we're way, way, way ahead. He's just trying to push in whatever farm he can get. We're up EXP, we're up a full level. And we've got farms sitting over here that we can get in just a minute. So we want to take that as soon as it's possible. And now again, when you got this huge wave here like this, don't go in and try to fight in the middle of that. You're going to die. Because all those minions are going to hit you. Even though we're level 8, we're still just going to get waxed by all these minions. They just do too much damage for it to be worth it. So now he's trying to get another alt mid. Because he can't do anything in lane. He can't be here, I just kill him. So he has to roam. So he's just sitting over here, getting no experience, no farm, waiting for his chance to go in. So he does get it, but because he showed down there, now I can get plates. So I start taking turret plates. And we're going to go ahead and take 2 plates here. Is he going to get that kill? No. Good try, though. Good try, Ekram. And he's on the dragon, but we're ignoring the map pretty much entirely. We're letting them do whatever they want to do, and we're just up here pushing lane, getting farm, getting CS. So now we were behind. We're almost at 100. We're behind 10. We're behind 15 CS from being at a perfect 10 a minute. So once we start taking more jungle farm, we're gonna pick that up really quick. And now we've gotten 4 turret plates. That's 600 gold. So we've got an extra 600 gold sitting in our pockets from turret plates because he can't be in lane to contest us. So now he wants to come up and he wants to keep us from getting this turret. And we've got to respect it just a little bit. Like, my ultimate is up. But his E, like his stun, if he does that to me under tower, even if I ult, he's still going to win. Like, it's long enough. If he times it right, it's long enough that it's still going to kill me. So, but we're way up. We're still just farming away. Keep pushing. And now he's going down, trying to get some jungle farm for himself, trying to deny me what he can, which is all that he can do, really. Now, again, he's just trying to push me off the tower, and he already knows. Like as soon as I start turning around, he's like, nope, nope, nope. So I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go back and get some more farm. Just gonna probably get that, get this, get any farm that I can while I can. He's going to drop the eye middle. They're going to get more plates in the middle. And Nocturne, again, looking to alt mid. That's all that he can do. And I feel bad for my mid laner because Nocturne's coming down on cooldown, but that's all that Nocturne can do. Like, I'm up here getting more farm, going to clear the wave out again, going to take this turret, then I can start taking his jungle. It is such a broken champion. Alright, so now we get a turret. They did lose turret there, which kind of sucks for us. We don't like that they took the turret away. You know, let's turn the Fog of War off so that we can actually see what we're, you know, we don't know that he's there till now. We do know that blue is about to spawn, so we're going to go ahead and take wolves away from him. We're going to come take blue away from him. We're going to come get a crab. We're just taking away everything in this jungle now. So this jungle belongs to us. From this point forward, if there's somebody in the jungle, we're fighting them. If they're not in the jungle, we take everything. So they need to be afraid to even step foot in their own jungle from now on. Like, this is my jungle. And now he makes a little bit of a mistake here, trying to move forward without vision. He does get my flash and my ghost, though. And I don't know what that misclick was. I misclicked the hell out of that, but he can't get away. Like, we have so much chase. So we just chase him down. Go back up and get more farm, guys. Just keep on farming. Now we're up to 130 CS. We're well above 8 a minute, which is really perfect. We're shooting for 10 CS a minute, though. So that's what we want. It's almost impossible to get that. This is what you have to do, though, to get that fed. And now, this is the point where my team does start to get a little frustrated with me, because I'm just doing my thing on this side of the map. Like, this farm, lane farm, everything on this side of the map belongs to me. That's my mindset. And so I'm ignoring a lot of what they're going through down here, where they're taking some pressure. They're taking a lot of pressure, and I'm just up here farming. Just, yep, not worried about that dragon. Dragon's coming up. Not worried about that. Let them have it. Let them have it. I'm just going to keep farming. I'm going to get freaking huge. Alright, so now we're going to go for the Rift Herald again. It's up again. We know that they don't have vision here because they can't step foot in their jungle without us killing them. So we're going to go ahead and take this Rift Herald just as fast as we can. And now, right now, I know that Nocturne's over here somewhere. And I should have probably not done what I did here. I decided to turn on him, and then he manages to get the last hit on it. So we can't get the eye anymore. We get the kill on him, we don't get the eye. But, so I'm just going to sit here and wait and make sure that nobody comes up to get it. Make sure that it's just lost. Like, yeah, you got the last hit, but you don't get to take that with you. Now I'm going to go back to farming. I'm going to push this lane out, take everything from his jungle. Just going to farm. Just hard farm game. And they're at a dragon fight. Now, honestly, most of the time, you should be down here helping your team in these fights. It's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to farm. I'm looking to hard carry the mid and late game. And they're just kind of dying anyways, so good job, Blitz. Trade for the Nocturne. So it is a 2-for-1. Not so much worth it. And now they're taking the dragon. Is he going to be able to contest it? Kane's trying to come around. Oh, that Brand just roasted him. That Leandre is going to take his life. He lives. So in the meantime, I'm just up here pushing away. I took all of his jungle farm again. And at this point, I think I had 5,000 gold to spend. So instead of taking the tower, I just like, nope, I'm going to back. If they come here, I'm sitting with 5,000 gold and I die, I'm going to feel like an idiot. So I'm buying full item, full boots, full item. What else did I buy? And then I just got some components for the next item. So we're real big. 700 gold bounty, 6-1, 2 full items, working on components. He has 1 item. So we're an item and a half ahead at this point. We are more than double his CS. We're big. We're real big. So now we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to stay on the top side of the map, farm everything that we can up here. And everybody's kind of up here, so I'm kind of looking to help them make a play if they catch somebody. But if they don't, I'm just going to keep doing me. So since they're going back to mid, they can take that mid fight. I'm going to keep farming. So is he going to... I forget what happens here. I think he tries to go back in and dies. Nope, he's leaving. Okay, so like again, just farm. Just trying to get as big as possible. We're almost up to 200 CS at 20 minutes. That's where you want to be, guys. That's like 8 CS a minute is perfect. We're already above that. So 160 would be perfect. We're above it. So we're approaching 10 CS a minute, which is like perfection. And this is the only way to do that. You get everything you can in lane, everything you can out of the jungle, and you play for you. So we're playing to be massive. Now Lux is here trying to take blue. I'm going to go ahead and kill her real quick. Take the blue buff. Get on these wolves. Like I said, everything in this jungle is ours. If they show up and try to fight us, like Kayn wants to show up, he thinks he can fight us. Kill Kayn. Brand wants to fight us, so we're going to turn on Brand. If you step foot in this jungle, you die. That's what I want them to know. And now there's not really a good engage here, so I wait a second, let him step up and make a mistake, step back into it, take his life. And now there's 3 of them down, because I just killed 3 of them. The other 2 are mid, so now I get an in-hit turret. I get to go ahead and take this turret pretty much for free. Gotta dodge the Lux ult, but she ends up hitting it, so I have to use my ultimate just to be able to get that tower. And then I don't have enough time left on my ultimate to get out of there. But it's alright, we got an in-hit turret out of that. And we're 10 CS away from perfection. 10 CS away. We're 1 minute away. 1 minute down. So, doing really good, and there's a whole topside jungle to clear as we come back into this. Then check out this nice little fight down here while we're dead. So they're getting another turret down here because of the pressure that we provided. We pulled 3 people top, killed them all, and then pulled the other 2 up there. So their whole team had to come to try to deal with us. So because of that, now this whole side of the map is open. Because they couldn't... I mean, you can't send less than 3 people to deal with me. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and clear out our topside jungle. Because like I said, everything on this side of the map is ours. So we're just going to farm. What did we get? We got a BF sword now, our best friend sword. We got a completed Phantom Dancer. Our attack speed is out of this world. We're going to go for an Infinity Edge next. And just do tons and tons of crit. Getting lifesteal on Tryndamere is also really great. You can just, as long as you're auto-attacking, you just don't die. But this game, I just really wanted to go hard crit. So now I don't see any of them on the map. I'm kind of waiting for somebody to show. He shows. So I'm going to go ahead and kill him. Because you can't be here. This is my side of the map. You got to respect my side of the map, bro. And look at that lethal tempo. Just dang, banging them out. And now I see all of them down here. It means that this is free. And she does... see, I mistimed... I tried to spin into it. And I mistimed it a little bit. And then I step up into that turret. Almost die there. But I still get the inhib. So now we're 11-2, big as hell. Tryndamere waiting on our minions to take the aggro, and all of them are dead. So Nocturne's about to get up and try to ult me, but their team just forfeit. So instead of backing off, I'm just like, we'll just keep hitting. So that's how to make them rage quit. That is a 23-minute surrender with a big ass Tryndamere. And then here's the graphs. We got S+ this game, guys. S+ for that. 220 CS at 23 minutes. Damn near perfect CS. Like, look at how much gold we are ahead of everybody else. And then our damage, we have the most damage, but it's not like you would expect it to be, where it's just outrageous. Just because we weren't a part of so many of these team fights. We weren't in the fights nearly as much. Here's the runes that we ran. So we got lethal tempo. And I love this on Tryndamere because every time you get into a fight with another champion, you just start wailing on them. Triumph, total health restored 954 on Triumph and 220 gold. 220 extra gold. It's pretty big. We completed this at 14 minutes. That's not bad. Bonus damage, last stand, bonus damage. Yeah, so, I mean, we got decent value out of all of these. Not as much as I would love to see, but really, really, really happy with this game. This is how you can really hard carry with Tryndamere. But it does, like, after this point, we would have had to really start getting into team fights, because you can't do this forever. But once you can do this until you get all the way down to the inhibitor. And then you start taking the rest of the map the same way. You just keep pushing, keep farming everything you can. You always want to be moving somewhere.